Hi, this is another game dev vlog, and this weekly my first winning run was another 5 of a kind. In fact, my second 5 of a kind ever, with a very different method than the previous one. Let's see how we get there. So we start with the pig and the 2 opossums. Let's see if we can win here. We do, so that's a good start. So yeah, the 5 of a kinds. There are many methods, and maybe I have already spoiled it in the thumbnail a bit, or you've already figured it out yourself. So shop scaling is one, but if you have good enough scaling, just getting 5 big or 4 big animals, and then in the end swap the 5th in, and pray you win. Those are the basic strategies, I think, depending on whether the pet has good in-fight abilities or not. So here we get the temp stats from the Mermal. Woodpecker is something I face basically every round. It's a very strong tier 3, but if everybody takes it, of course, the meta will change. So I freeze the Ghost Kitten, which removes damage from snipes or from any ability actually. Do we win here with the temp stats? We don't. So this weekly I started with a couple of losses, very bad starts. So here I see that I almost have to take, or at least I want to try to take some scaling. So we go for worm. Also the snail scaling effect, double snail scaling, which is good for some early tempo, but not sure how many of these pets will actually stay until the late game. Especially, but that was not here in my head already. If you go for a 5 of a kind, I can tell you none of these pets will end up in the late game. But it does get us the win. Scaling is hard to come by this weekly. So we take anything we can get. Although the $2 apples or 2 gold apples are never the best value, we still take it. And we get the early Kraken. Which is very good if you can have it trigger before the Woodpecker. Here they have the same attack, so basically it's a 50-50. Let's see what triggers first. We get lucky a bit. Not sure if it made the difference, and this team actually does look kind of strong, yeah. So we take our loss here. There are some summon ideas here as well with Mole and with the Falcon. And we try to keep the Kraken now with 1 attack higher than the Woodpecker. So we're guaranteed to have a trigger first for some easier sniping. And then we have the Ghost Kitten to protect us from their snipes, which here all miss. No Blueberry I think this weekly, but we do have the 1 HP win. So we still just try to keep leveling. We take the baboon for some more scaling, and now I combine the Krakens just so I don't waste the baboon scaling. We are 4 squatting here, so let's see if that's enough, but we have the pineapple now. Well, we don't feint anything, so that's a loss here. So we're basically looking for more Krakens, I think. That's something you can take to the end. And more scaling, of course. We have another round of double baboon scaling on the Kraken. So that's quite a big unit, I think, for this stage of the game. See, we're much bigger than any of their units, even if they have a scaler. And here maybe we hurt ourselves with the Kraken as well, because it also allows the opponent Woodpecker to snipe us easier. But we end up with 2 1-1 baboons in the back. I think we want to combine here, maybe take the parrot. No, we don't. We want to level. And let's see, here we level into the Leviathan. I've actually done no Leviathan runs so far, I think. But on tier 9, the Leviathan, which, if you don't know it, on end of turn spawns 5 fishes, if there's place. Or maybe the description is it spawns 4. Which are 10-10 in stats, and when you level up they go to 20-20 and 30-30, so that's a lot of stats. So because I get it so early, I just take it. And as you can see here, one flies off the screen, and we also have the big Kraken in the front, so that's also a big stat boost. Is it? I think I have a little bit of more stats, but no abilities except for the Kraken anymore. But we win easily here. And now you can combine those for a little bit of stats, then sell for a little bit of money. And then you get them back for free. So you get the free 1/1 times 2 buff and the free 2 gold. And then we go again. But here we managed to level the Leviathan. So now we have 3 20/20. So that's a big power spike. It's not so much the 1/1s that make a difference. It's leveling the Leviathan. And as you see, we very easily win here. But this team, opponent team, must have been quite weak because we didn't even need any of the fishes. And maybe if you haven't figured already, you can figure now what my 5 of a kind plan will be. Not sure if anybody has done it, but surely somebody must have done it. So here we just try to keep winning first. That's why we keep the Kraken, and we have to get the Leviathan as quick as possible to level 3, which I'm very lucky, I think, that I get it so quickly, because I had the chocolate frozen here, and then on turn 12 we have the level 3 Leviathan, which just spits out 4, or how many places there are, 30 fishes. So for this stage of the game, that's insane, I think. So we just keep cycling the fishes now. So I sold the Kraken here because 4 30/30s is nice. And then I can do a little bit of scaling on the Leviathan, which will be the only pet to keep. Or will I keep one fish that I try to stat up as well by combining? I think I will. So here we face Boar Falcon, which I think should be a very strong team, especially with the Hippocampus. But yeah, this is such a strange pet. I have no clue what my feelings are about it. But if you get it this early, it's very strong, but it's so dumb and it falls off so quickly. So I basically have to win. So here I combine for the 1/1. So in my head, I think I keep this one. But of course, this one is bigger. So only if I want the money, I sell this one. Which, yeah, what am I going to buy? Maybe some health foods like here, but basically, this is just hoping to get 2 more wins. And we have the 32-36 fish now in the front. And then the rest are 30/30s. And I think some people have found out what order the fish spawn in, before or after Leviathan. I tried to time it, but hopefully it doesn't matter at all. We are just way too strong as we face human pets, :D. And here we are on 9 wins. So now it's just finding the last fish, basically, for our 4 Leviathan spawned fish and 1 actually bought fish. And we get it here in the shop. We buy the last stuff. We have exactly 3 gold left. And let's see the last fight. Are we good enough this round? We do have 2 hearts against the 40-50 Piranha, which is also a fish, of course. And it looks tough, but the math is kind. And here we go. A 5 of a kind fish with 4 Leviathan fish and 1 regular fish who's just happy to come along, who took the win. If you like this, please comment, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, which of course is very optimistic. But maybe first let's get to 50, to 100, I don't know. And as always, thanks for watching.